Oh, she did have the pistol that he gave her in the beginning.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Oh, they ran far. Jerks.
Hey, we back! Yes, that was a weird, like,
Yeah,
up in the internet.
it happens usually after this point.
Mm-hmm. So... I know gameplay-wise, it should be where you head. Like, it should corral you into the direction that, like, Ellie went, but Joel doesn't know where Ellie went.
Nah.
And
Like, if
I'm not
anything,
even
you could
super,
just.
like, confident that he even heard when she was like, I'm gonna draw. And clearly, she didn't actually draw them away because they're still here.
They were still looking, yeah. I imagine there would be like, oh, he's somewhere here. Or, what's his name? Buddy Boy
Mm-hmm.
told him about the fact that someone was hurt or that they needed medicine. One way or another. I'll give it the fact that he hasn't really given him time to tell him where things are. We've been just killing.
Nope.
That's what we do.
There's not a lot of negotiation.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I have to assume that, like, with the penicillin, I don't know how fast it was. And also because, or how effective it was.
It seams like
Because I'm
just getting
pretty
it
sure you
seems
have
to
to.
have. It
Penicillin
takes
is
some
a
time to
type of
go through your body.
antibiotic, so I'm refrigerate it. Not that it's a hard refrigeration because it's snowing, but like
I think
I guess
penicillin.
his fever broke because of this. I obviously
I think
not.
so. I think they're saying because of the penicillin that gave him enough energy to at least wake up. And if he's been being sought after or like tended to for like 2 to 3 weeks,
A couple of weeks,
enough
yeah.
of it is healed. It's more infection than anything that's left.
Yeah. Oh, come on. People from behind.
And at least it didn't go through vital organs, I guess. An age old.
Like vital organs like that one. That one did die.
He was only kicked in the balls and he fell over. I mean, it
I'm
sucks,
pretty sure
but I'm just
most men
saying.
will fall over if you were. It wasn't a soft kick in the
But
balls.
I guess, yeah, he probably used the full force of Joel. Bless you.
Oh. Oh.
And the kind of kneecap? Yeah.
Kneecap. Kneecap.
See? David's newest pet does not tell me he's just wants her part of the family.
Yeah. That's good. To be fair, the buddy is looking, and then it's not like you have a different map that also like you could just be like, yeah, it's really where like the other guy marked, right? Why? You're
I
of
imagine
no
there's only
use
so
to
many
him. If you're not
cylinders.
gonna do shit, why would he not kill you? Like,
They've been together long enough. I would believe their protectiveness of each other.
mm-hmm.
Oh, she hit the edge of that table with her ass, and I know that hurt.
He's been here more than 2 days. That's not great for knives. Why
So,
would
like,
why would she say he's infected?
I think it was more of a scare tactic. She doesn't actually know, but a lot
Like-
of people brought up a question: is she more of a carrier now?
Why would she be a carrier? Or when would he have like?
I think she just said it to scare him, but
Or it
a
was
lot
like
of people were
I
thinking because
realize
of
it's a
it.
bluffing thing, but why would he like start looking at his hands? You know?
Is that him shooting at me? Yeah.
My town. Do, 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 do. Oh, there was Bit cut his finger? I thought she just
bit
broke
him,
it.
and
Did
she bit him when he pulled her out right now.
Oh.
She bit his other hand.
I always twitch from
That's why
seeing
he was looking at his hand at that moment because of it.
Because I was just like, he was looking at his hand.
Do we want to do another hour to get this done?
I don't know how long this is.
There's this little section with her, and then the next section with Joel, and that's the end of this chapter.
Okay, of this. Okay. Well, if you feel like it.
Shoot, actually, let me check. I still have my hair appointment for tomorrow morning, but she hasn't got back to me, and we haven't had any lift in the.
Does she normally
quarantine.
contact you prior to the?
Yeah, well, okay, here, the last message she sent me. I think it was on Instagram. No, please. At least I think it was. I don't remember where she contacted me. It might have been a text message, because I have them.
Okay.
From... Yes, here he goes. Hey Sasha, I hope things are staying well. It's all been very strange. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not rescheduling right now till I get a solid date for when we can reopen. What that can look like. It's already like midnight though.
Yeah, it's best.
I could probably just ping her at like 7:30, see if we're still good. She's literally 5 minutes away from me.
Okay, so.
But well, the store or her salon is. She lives over in like LA.
Oof.
So I would know whether or not she's coming. Because originally the hold was lasting until the middle of this month, not, next.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So, like, yeah, for my work, they're, like, some of the workers are getting answered. They're like, it's less than 2 weeks till we can open back up. But then the
Don't
governor
put your
has,
faith
like,
in it, though.
yeah, the governor has, like, strongly implied that he's going to extend it. He just hasn't, like, officially extended it.
Especially with these stupid fucking riots right now. Or, yeah.
Again, best meme was just the, hanging out the side of best friend's ride.
Yeah.
Don't
Because
want
that
to
alone will extend this.
Yeah.
Because now there's more infected bodies. From what I've heard, too, almost everyone that's been out and about protesting have been infected. Or have it, or had it already. So they just spreaded it.
And then it's also the whole thing with, like,
That's what
you
I feel
don't
like.
know.
It's
You
about an
can
hour.
be asymptomatic, like, another... You can
Yeah, it takes two weeks.
So, it,
Congestion.
No, like, you can... It's... And that's when you're most contagious. But just, like... If you haven't
Like any
been tested,
sickness,
you haven't been tested. So, it's not that there's actually more cases. We're just finding out that there's more people. Because...
Infected, yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I haven't been tested. And...
But we've also been... You guys have been real isolated for about 2 weeks. Well, no, you guys went out for a little bit to the store.
Yeah, I've gone to Safeway twice. I wore a mask both times. We've gone to the tennis court that's in the complex, but again, that's just
out. I would say it's more if you go to like a store or interact with people. And like we've ordered out a lot, like delivery. So every time we get food, we wipe it down with Lysol wipes and sanitize and everything like that.
Yeah, we've broken down to using like what like nurses use right before when they prep your skin for like a shot, like the alcohol wipe pad. We've broken down to using that for like wiping down food and stuff.
Because we still have Lysol wipes, so we're using them as long as we can. And then we have gloves for whenever we need to move things around. But we don't... I know it's mostly the masks that are the mandatory, but definitely keeping clean in general. But we haven't really been out for a while.
Oh,
But I had a friend say every time she has to go get groceries or go out for anything, even grabbing mail, she resets it to 2 weeks, her timer, because of how that is.
yeah,
But
we
I'm almost interacting with someone new. Not because we always have the food delivered, dropped off at the door, so they don't touch us or anything.
right,
It's not
and
like you touch your delivery guy
and then
anyway. But
that's
yeah.
that's what we did with when we were Domino's week.
Hmm.
We literally put in I put in the like the notes. I was just like, there's gonna be a grocery bag on the porch. If you could just put the food there on the grocery bag, that'd be.
Yeah.
And then like
Yeah, she's really cold.
we tipped online, so we wouldn't even have to like see the driver.
Yeah, I always tip digitally anyway, so for me,
Well, before we physically tipped them. I thought that was a cassette.
yeah, everyone has the same brand of med kit. And it's quite the blizzard outside. Pet store.
Oh, oh, David's there. Oh, that's a cute little.
I'll take the kids to the shelter.
And I bet he does it real quick, so we won't actually see any kids in the section, right?
I mean, she's not gonna go around infecting the fucking kids. She's just trying to get out of here.
Yeah, and that was a good play to do, you know. But you can tell that
No, no.
I bet it's just you. He implied that she was out for a long time, and remember how bad Tess looked 1 hour after being
Yeah,
bit, and we have to clearly she was at least out for more than an hour.
yeah,
So like, I just like if they really like step back and thought about it, they her story doesn't add up, but they did not.
yeah.
So,
Well, that's why he was like, "There's no
was
way."
there's no way
The
it's
one
fake.
guy, yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, I get how you could think it's fake, but it's a bite. Like, there's some kind of infection here that looks fungal because of the little bubbly shit."
Yeah, and the way it healed over in as much as it could heal, you know. That's a forever bite
I
scar.
wonder if that's like the first time she's gotten in some kind of denial, because it's not like she obviously announced she's infected or she has the infection and she's immune. So,
Well,
like,
no, I mean she in the when she was in the university, she was just like, "Here the man come," you know, like
yeah. Is that the sound of someone who saw me? Yes.
yes. This looks like a GameStop, the shelf stalkers. Sorry.
Yeah, it does.
The accessories, audio. Or like Radio Shacks don't really exist anymore, and I'm really sad about that.
It feels so weird. Like, I feel like they still do.
Radio Shacks, yeah, right? But they don't. And like I would go to Radio Shacks whenever I needed like earbuds. Or like I need this cable that like this kind of cable that connects to this kind of thing. Okay, like
Damn it.
this guy. I know why he died. Because he didn't go
He's
to
one of
the
those guys
Joel
only
school
survived.
he didn't go to the Joel school of crouch walking.
And the obvious flank, everyone does. I came this way.
Yeah, because I saw the audio side. Entertainment.
But yeah, he probably only survived because he was part of a group. Most people are not someone who could survive if they're solo.
Nope.
There'd be a lot of things I don't know how to do if I was solo, but I wouldn't say... I don't know. I think I'd make it out of pure fucking dumb luck. Just figuring things out. But
I mean, I'm
bare
sure you
minimum,
get your backpack back, right?
Yeah, there's a point we find it, but...
Okay.
There's some weird streamline things going on the TV right now. I don't know if that's in the game itself.
Hard to say.
It's moving with me, so it's graphical. Okay. Oh.
Is that guy just trying to peer through the windows?
Ah, dang it. Come on. Really? I am hidden square, buddy.
Yeah, you're infected, sir.
Damn it, I was gonna take advantage of his weird looking at the wall situation.
I like. And then I don't know if if she were to bite someone, does that count as an infection?
If she breaks skin, maybe it can. I mean, saliva's getting in, right? That would be.
I guess. I just. So would the most useless zombie ever be the old person that's a zombie that has the dentures, but they don't have their dentures? Is that the most
Yeah.
zombie?
The gums. As long as they can't scratch you, I guess. Because that's kind of like Michonne in Walking Dead. She breaks off the jaws of
Right.
the zombies and stuff. And their arms. So anything that could possibly break skin. This is their village. Ellie. They're gonna be everywhere.
That is a randomly placed AC unit.
I'm gonna pay for what? Ow! Oh, really? I didn't reload this gun.
Who is ringing this bell?
They're like, crazy young girl on the loose.
Or is this kids? We gotta go to the shelter?
I think so. That'd be the easiest way, right? And it's then it also makes you feel like, okay, this is... Yeah. I'm shooting bricks here. These people obviously have
and
civilization.
Then.
Alright. My ass is bleeding after that. It also grew 3 times that day.
I mean, yeah, I know you can break skin with fingernails, but
kind of rubbing skin too if you get enough friction going.
Yeah, you can skin rubbed raw.
Mm-hmm.
It's so gross, but if you ever see runners that do a marathon, female, or it doesn't even have to be female, but if they don't wear or Vaseline it up or something,
oh,
the
chafing.
friction of their nipples it gets bloody.
Oh, that too.
Yeah. That's
chafing's also a horrible little beast.
Mm-hmm. But okay, so you'd have to what, cut off the nubs of the fingers, or nub the fingers, nub the toes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or you but most likely shoes. So what if we just got gloves? So imagine a gloved octogenarian zombie.
Yeah. Just a worm of a human being, basically.
It's the waste of a zombie. Oh, she bites someone. How do you know?
I've been biting almost everybody.
Why did the bell stop? Did they get all the kids?
Possibly. Oh, dang it.
This is some sort of takedown from below. Is that what we're trying to do here?
Oh, I'm just trying to get in.
To the arcade?
Stab one of them. Arcade?
That's a very small pool table.
I think this always makes noise.
She doesn't have the stealth thing like Joel does, huh?
Oh, fuck.
Well, because she does grunt as she does.
Fuck me.
As she
yeah,
stabs.
I'm using my whole body in this.
You have to. I don't know how much strength it takes to actually stab a person.
Getting on top of them, for that matter. I would have just
and
stabbed
you're not
their
in.
neck. But you have to jump up to stab their neck too.
Yeah, so you're not in top physical condition, right? And we have to assume the knife is not sharp at this point.
Pretty rusty. It's a switchblade.
Right.
So at least can be out of weathered situations if it's pocketed.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I know
Okay,
it's
you
a
guys
game.
go better
I
check
know it's
that
a
out.
game, so you know her blade is always true and sharp.
Mm-hmm. I know she tries to clean it every so often. Oh, frontal stab to death. Oh, this still has dolls in it. I'm surprised.
Bear has very long legs. Well, there's a
Where's
giraffe again. And there was a savage starlight, like right by the not the
oh,
door
and
here,
the turning.
the turning.
Okay, there's that one guy. Yeah, I figured he'd be going around. I came out.
Yeah, and then I mean, I would say like if you were jumping on top of someone, like you have no idea if they will just like ram their back to a wall and like
Mm-hmm. Accidentally stab yourself because they're flailing.
mhm, the flails are real. This is a very small arcade.
Yes, I figured. I was like,
Zombie in an armored SWAT suit would suck too. You can't kill them, but also they couldn't infect you.
there's a game who does that. There's a game, Left 4 Dead.
um,
There's enemies that have full-on SWAT gear on zombie-wise, and they're the most difficult, obviously, to kill.
yeah. So like a helmet would prevent biting for sure.
Mm.
That's what it
Because
was.
they
Yeah.
had it didn't have a face mask on it, but if it does have a face mask on it, yeah, that kind of helmet.
hmm Which I imagine SWAT team people would wear.
Here's the town hall or whatever they were ringing the bell from, right? Looks like it.
I guess. Payphones. This isn't realistic. There's payphones, guys. In 2013.
What year did they finally took them all down?
I don't
There's an actual
know.
time. California was like one of the last places.
Well, this isn't even 2013. The outbreak was 2013. It's 2033, right? According to the game, because it was 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
We
I
haven't
mean,
even hit that in
obviously,
real time.
technology ground to a stop. So I'm not expecting like futuristic stuff here, but yeah. Especially if 60% of the world's population died within the first
Mm-hmm.
year.
Oh, wow, we're here already. That's a bloody up
Yeah.
fucking...
Also prevents you from breaking their skull. Yeah.
Guess I'll use one since we have an extra.
Did you always have that bandage on your arm? Or did that appear after you got, like, kidnapped?
I don't know.
This is a
Actually
really
kind of
interesting
sucks,
looking
but...
restaurant.
Yeah. Actually,
Some of that candle.
it's just bottles, I think, here, right? I don't remember if there's any collectible. It's a really wooden restaurant.
Oh, I think it said the name of the restaurant somewhere around, but
Where, when we are all in need, we shall provide. 100% American Silver Lake tradition since 1948.
Silver Lake? I know there's a Silver Lake in California,
Mm-hmm.
but according to this, we should still be within the vicinity of Colorado. What?
Yeah.
Oh, what does that say on the side of
Well,
the?
Silver Lakes are very common.
Wait, go back down. What does that say right there? We're at Todd's.
Todd's.
We're at Todd's.
Todd's. Todd's. Todd's beef.
Todd's beef.
Todd's Steakhouse.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't think they have. Is it cow steaks or is it like deer steaks? Nah.
I'm not sure. Okay, there isn't anything here. This guy
Every
endures, man.
time.
And
Do what?
how'd I do what? So, if you notice, there's plates everywhere.
Yeah. For crunching noises.
Yep. Oh, that got bad.
That was a lot easier than the boss fight that I. Or do you have to stab him multiple times? How does he miss
multiple times?
Machete. Fire, cry, fire. It'd be so bad in this place.
I can't go that way. We have to do this, I think, 3 times. Please don't go that way. You went that way.
The old Sasha trick right here.
He's angry. Oh gosh. Also, no non-pedophile person says run rabbit. Literally. I know I say it as a joke and Sonson says it's a joke.
Far Cry New Dawn had. They always called us rabbit.
Yeah. Like psychopaths always say rabbit, man. He's now sneaking around, by the way. And I forgot, I think I have to...
You have to brick it.
Yep. It's getting good in here.
Well, at least you're warming up. Right? I mean...
I know, right? Oh, hi.
Unplanned,
We both
but
had the
okay.
same idea. This is the transformation time.
Transformation? Oh. Okay.
Oh, the city's called Silver Lake, Colorado.
Settled 1882. I mean, we did see a lake. But we saw
No
the lake where it
cars.
said Bear Creek, so that was a little confusing. Master Crouchwalker here.
Even with the bad wound.
Oh. So, he's like, we have infected running around the town. You're really just talking about one person.
Oh god! Oh shit! Didn't see him. Oh yeah, this thing I still haven't beat this living shit out of with people. Oh, you sir. I saw one on the right. Oh my god, that's a lot of them.
Crazy dude. You do you. And apparently you is crazy. Really good. Okay.
Oh shit, I forgot to hit square immediately. You're gonna watch your friend die.
To strangle or to shiv? The questions.
Oh fuck! I was hoping he didn't turn around. He had the shotgun.
I like how the 4 drops of water is the same 4 drops of appears on the camera. Snack shop. Cold drinks. That's what we want.
Where'd he go? There was one more, wasn't there?
Apparently not. That person's been there a while. The bell's still ringing. So, I mean, this takes place concurrently, obviously.
I think this took place because the bell stopped ringing, so I think we're like what 20, 30 minutes behind her.
There's a guy right, clearly can't see,
Yeah.
but was
And
that
that's all.
how long? Was that how long her encounter was supposed to take just now?
I guess, yeah. Some weird geometry going on right now, and I can't see shit.
That took forever.
I was like, I know he comes through here. That guy also took a while to drop.
Oh, this is a motel. Cause it's like, how can you run in unless it's a big ass window?
Yeah. Really?
Can't bust this. Okay.
Wooden door down. I don't use the smoke bombs. I really should.
I don't know if you need smoke bombs in this or in this.
I haven't been through here. This is like at the front of the town too. This
Connecting door. Hotel rooms.
Well, the town starts with a gas station, which is that makes sense.
Mhm.
And a hotel.
Motel. I mean,
I knew it.
this bell ringing is the only thing that connects us time wise. Like, what?
Yeah, because we figured maybe a couple of hours have passed since she was taken.
Yeah.
Because he said you've been out for a while.
Right.
Can I scratch? I cannot. Okay. There they are. Okay. I can't believe how fast I did that section with what's his name. Like, you have no idea how long it was.
Well, that last one, you took him. It took you both by surprise.
Yeah. Oh, because that's when he goes invisible. I remember that being... Because if he remotely gets to you or catches you, it's a one-hit kill. I know there's a guy straight ahead. You guys are really bad at facing the right direction.
They don't know about you. They're looking for her.
Well, I thought by now people heard him
Yeah,
come.
I don't know. They kind of killed everyone that heard about you.
That's true. I have been using primarily bow and arrow and stick with spikes on it. Oh, shit.
That guy heard.
Fuck me.
That went through that.
It's finally done. I finally finished this weapon I've been holding on to for so long. Well, I finished the spike part of it, but I'm not gonna rev it up again. Because I think I've had this one for quite a few chapters now.
I think so. What happened to your flamethrower? Was it only for that section?
No, I have it. It's just put away.
Oh.
I haven't.
Oh.
It's funny that they
Just the whole backpack?
Yeah, like, but they didn't even, empty it out.
Meat ledger?
Meat ledger.
Big
Oh my God,
haul.
that's a lot of meat.
That's more like it. We have to do better. So, this is over the course of more than a year.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't look like they go out too much.
Oh. Okay.
Because he didn't know them being cannibals yet.
Yeah. Do they need a meat ledger then? Or well, they're only cannibalizing the. That is a weirdly bumpy bag.
Yeah, I don't like it. I was like, why is the bag bumpy? I guess
Uh,
it's like supposed to be packed full of cans.
I
Oh, and
guess
we're getting close because of the
the bells.
beacon of
Yeah.
fire.
Oh, there's Todd's. Or there's Ellie. There's fire. Or there's fire. There's Ellie.
Well, I think he's assuming she's making havoc. She's probably not just obeying. Worst thing about wearing shorts is when you eat and crumbs get stuck between your legs.
Are you eating and you have crumbs stuck between your?
I did. Yeah, there is. Because I'd be dead.
Oh, he doesn't know about the knife right there, huh?
I don't think so.
You should definitely see the knife now.
He doesn't see the glimmering. That's the wrist.
Oh. Oh, we're brutally killing.
I think it's the first time he's called her baby girl.
Yeah. Did he call Sarah baby girl?
When she was dying, he's like, baby girl, don't do this to me. Apparently only Troy Baker and her name has escaped me, the voice actor for Ellie, know what he said. Probably the director, but yeah.
Spring.
Okay. We're definitely in the tail end of this game.
Oh, he doesn't have a jacket anymore.
Feel that breeze, huh? I tell you, on a day like this, I just sit on my porch.
She has cargo pants.
Oh.
Now, once we're done with this whole thing, I'll teach you how to play guitar. I reckon you'd really like that.
I know this happens.
What do you say, huh? I want to talk to you.
She's clearly not 100% here.
She's still feeling. I mean,
I don't know how much
She-
between winter and spring has passed, but I
well, I
imagine
went from Colorado to. And Reno is a nearby, up nearish. You know what I mean?
well, 'cause
North
they're
to Salt
in-
Lake City? But they were in Colorado.
Yeah, so then they basically made it to where were they supposed to go? Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah.
Utah's north.
No, Colorado is north of Utah.
Oh, so then they went south from there. It's definitely a statewide wide walk. So quite a
I
few
mean,
weeks.
yeah. So
Well, we could probably end it here. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
a whole separate section. But
Yep.
yeah, that's the first time we've seen Ellie in a mortal situation, I guess. Like, they've been in bad situations, but her by herself. And obviously, what he could have, outside of murdering, he could have been even worse.
right. that's when she was. Well, because I mean, the dude was dead, but this was because self-defense killing is usually like they're dead. This was just like past dead. We're double tapping. We're triple
It's
tapping.
like gruesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
like she probably went there in her head of what could possibly have happened. He was also choking her to death just before.
Maybe.
But he, and we saw more of the bonding, obviously, between him and
Yeah.
Ellie.
I don't.
And this is long. It's been a long time now.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm sure her faith of, like, helping or being part of a group of fireflies has probably dropped off, too.
I don't think they actually ate that rabbit that she caught.
No,
season
well,
ago.
no, because it was sitting... She left it in the shelter they were at, so if they did revisit, maybe. But, yeah.
It happened off camera. Yeah, it's just weird enough because now she has. Well, she always has to have long sleeves.
Because she's hiding it.
But now she's got like cargo pants that are slightly baggier. They're not as fitted as her jeans, her skinny
Yeah.
jeans.
And I imagine that's probably like full of sweat, dirt, and all that stuff. I wouldn't even be surprised if they grabbed that from the village
Or
where
just.
they were at the campment because they had like storage space full of clothing and everything.
Well, I mean, they killed the lead.
They killed David.
They
which
killed David.
Seems like he was gonna be voted out eventually anyway.
Right, so it's not like everyone's just gonna like bend the knee, so to speak, because David's dead.
No, I don't think they even interacted with him. We probably killed enough of them where they just stayed to themselves,
Maybe.
whoever was left.
Okay.
And then we just bailed.
Yep.
And they found David dead, and they have one of their areas is completely burned down. So they also probably have problems with infected now that they have that light beacon of a thing going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
But I mean,
one of the
they
major
are
sections.
courting a different kind of brain infection by being cannibal. So
and like I get it, it's winter, which is probably the more desperate time.
well, I
it
mean,
comes to
David did say at one point it's been an especially cruel winter.
Mm-hmm.
So
But I imagine like how many more people are you running into that high up in the mountains they were like hanging out? I guess enough.
Well,
Because
yeah.
they came back every other month with food, it looked like. The
yeah,
pounds, it said, of meat, which doesn't stay good for very long if it's
No.
not properly cared for. But, yeah, that's one of the other heavier beats. Mostly for Ellie than Joel.
right.
Joel's heavy beat was getting stabbed, or pierced.
Yes. Run through
But-
with a rebar.
So the DLC takes place when Joel faints to when she gets to that town.
Okay. Well,
Mixed in with flashbacks of her and her friend Riley.
okay.
So that's what would be that. It's a small little beat, but it's a lot of the same of what we've experienced playing Ellie just now, with a little bit more finesse because she's like the lead.
Right. And was also done after the game released.
Yeah.
So they've gotten feedback. Be like, hey, guys, baby, what if we did this?
It was good because it has like more heavier notes of like character development, obviously, but because one of the biggest things were like, how the fuck did Ellie move a full-grown man?
Yeah, especially if a full man that's passed out, that is complete heavyweight. I've had to try to clean up after my brothers after they've passed out, like from drinking, and that is not fun.
Dead weight is, even as a kid, if it does dead weight, is still fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Because it's so floppy. Like, people's bodies don't bend where you need them to or move around when you need to drag them out.
They sure don't.
So, but yeah, we'll be able to get towards, I want to say, we might, this section's fairly large.
Right.
Well, in hard mode, it's hard. Because there's a lot in between here and where we need to get to next.
Okay.
But, we are in the tail end. I want to say this is one of its own little chapters. But it's cut into as far as how the story develops.
Okay.
But we are pretty much near the end. So if we don't finish
Well, yeah,
it
you
next
said
week...
it'd take a year and then started at summer, I think.
Mhm.
So.
So we're coming up on the ending of this one, and then the DLC would probably be one stream by itself, possibly.
Yeah,
At
probably.
most.
Yeah. And then we're
yeah.
done.
And so whenever the game comes out, whenever. So I guess we could have finished this on time. Oh, thank you, Bimu. We're about to actually shut down for the night, but we will be back tomorrow night with some Apex.
Which I will not restart the download, but unpause that download when we get off.
Yeah, because it's a heavy one.
Yeah, it's a heavy one, and I was just like, I'm taxing enough as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So thank you for those who are still watching here, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night, 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, PM.
Yep.
Good night, good night.
Good night. Why do I always add
Just one more beat.
sings Mike? I'm singing GGGN. Good night.
Night. Thanks for watching and talking.
Yeah.
Bye.